Oh, so if I get isekai'd, I'd be a pretty princess? Cool. Oh man, am I fly without wings? Oh, what the f? A villainous isekai is a subgenre of the oh-so-popular isekai genre. If you didn't know, this is where the typical isekai process takes place, where the main character is transported in a different world after being killed. But this time, it is a female character, but as an antagonist, that is put in a higher position of power. In this webtoon series I found called I'm the Villain, once upon a time, a poor unfortunate soul is suddenly isekai'd into a novel she read, becoming the villain of a story that's supposed to die in the end. Her original life was mundane, and she was just a hard worker in the 21st century, even seeing some of her last moments in blood. In her past life, she spoiled herself with the ending of the novel but never really read it and has no clue what in the hell is going on. Egotistical little me. Not to vent. Oh, if I was isekai'd into that scenario and I knew I was going to die, I would have gone headfirst out of the window. Why bother? What she's trying to do is basically go every other direction the original character was going to so that she won't be killed. The story is straight up planned self-sabotage. Imagine it's like, ha, that's how the story actually goes, and gags her bad. First order of business, Lucy meets with the male prince lead and immediately calls off the engagement, and the prince was so into himself and fed up with her he pulls a, oh, actually, you can't fire me because I quit.
Oh, that's no.
In the sense
That out the way, we come across Prince Leonardo and Lady Mary, and it becomes more apparent that this Lucy lady was just downright evil and hated. Mary calls her a snake and a slew of other things after seeing her, but the prince rushes to try and get to her. Because she didn't read the story, she has no clue who he is, and turns out he's supposed to be her brother-in-law, but the wedding was called off and she makes it known to him, but now he seems interested in her in a different way. Awkward. But even more awkward, now she has to duck, dodge, and weave her two stepbrothers, Alexander and Theodore. Imagine being named Theodore. They were neglected and treated poorly in comparison to her, so they may not have the best relationship. And the original Lucy was obviously an asshole. When Lucy and Theodore are sitting together for dinner and Lucy tries to talk to him, he looked so offended. Then goes on to storm off. Alexander, on the other hand, thinks she's head over heels for him. After Lucy decides to get out after feeling cramped and goes around town, she's being nice and giving out. She's approached by a group of men and walks into a knight who intimidates them, who she then decides to hire. But if she read the story, she would have known the original character encountered this person, this knight already, and had a horrendous interaction. She ends up hiring the knight and he happily takes it. Like, I don't think you understand how much of an asshole Lucy was. She thought he was interested in her and rejected him for his status. In a sense, the character she's changed into is a villain, but she goes for a different route, being giving to others and not forcing people to be with her, changing the course of history. But I feel like because she's going against what the original Lucy wanted, that would, in a way, make her a villain, kind of? If you catch my drift. Alexander's upset that she went out by herself without telling anyone and thinks she still has feelings for him. The knight steps in and Alexander questions her ability to attain a knight because he can tell she just met him, but she confidently lies about knowing him for a while and he asks to talk to her outside. Lucy panics to figure out what to talk about and reacts to how cold it was. Alexander takes off his whatever it is to put on her and wishes her a good night. And I must say I'm just as confused as her, his sassy. The following day, she's told about her dress from the wedding, but not everyone seems to know it's being called off. Lucy in the moment sees Theodore and offers to have tea, but Theodore reacts angrily and wonders why she's acting so different. But suddenly then, a hawk comes into the room, and here's where it gets hella confusing, right? The hawk drops off a message from Lucy, and I'm sure you're wondering the same thing. Well, how the hell does Lucy send that if Lucy is in the room next to him? And what the letter says shocks him. Lucy did a complete 360 with her life, found a new man, a new personality. You could call her Emma from My Deepest Secret. And same time, Sir Noah is debating whether or not to tell her the truth about when they last met. And now all of a sudden, people are spotting her scars are gone. What the hell's going on? I'm wondering if the original Lucy comes back, can they not interact? Would it break the space-time continuum? Because I'm hella confused. Someone said Lucy got into a terrible accident, so I'm like, did the original get reverse isekai? Like, what's going on? I guess if you're looking for like a romance villainous isekai, you didn't hear this from me, but you should totally like read the series I'm the Villain, you know? Yeah. And like totally like leave a like and share and like subscribe to me. Bye!